I want to show you guys exactly how to make $10,000 in a week trading, how to make $10,000 in a day trading. I haven't had a $10,000 day yet, but this year I'm gonna make it happen. And how am I gonna make that happen? This is gonna be how I'm planning to make $10,000 in one day trading in 2025. The time I spent trying to figure out this shit, that's one thing you gotta learn to do. Build systems that are gonna keep you from self-sabotaging yourself. That's one thing most people don't understand. Keep you from self-sabotaging yourself.
You don't even look that bad.
5, 6 other traders within the space. Dr. Dollar was there.
This is the goal, right? This is the goal. Get to the first funded account. Don't mind what it is, but this object is the goal. Right now, to get this goal, you just got to figure out what is going to be the process that's going to equal this.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Andre Diaz, self-employed day trader, entrepreneur, content creator. And if you didn't check out how I made $4,000 in one trade in one day, check out the last vlog. But right now it is Saturday at 9:50 in the morning. We're about to have our weekly VIP session. What is the topic of today's session? Today I'm specifically going to be talking to the team about getting ready for 2025, setting goals for 2025, and how we're going to actively complete and accomplish those goals for 2025. It's going to be a simple session. It's going to be straight value, and I'm going to give you guys some game. But if you want the full recording, I'm not sure if there's going to be an hour-long, 2-hour call, but whatever it is, make sure you join VIP so you get access to the entire thing. It's going to be recorded. So with that being said, let's start the Saturday off right. Let's give some value to the team.
Good, man. How about yourself?
I'm chilling.
Keep it as short as possible, but you become what you think about. And it's true. It just comes down to the intention, because if you want to be a good day trader, if you want to be a good content creator, if you want to get in shape, it just comes down to understanding what you want. Like, that's the main thing. What are your goals? You got to ask yourself, what are you trying to aim for? Because me, I might be trying to get big in content, but you may not. You may be trying to get big in fitness. You may not. You may be trying to get big in sales. You may not. You just got to ask yourself, what are you trying to do? Now, after you know what you're trying to do, it just comes down to having the plan of action to get to whatever goal you're trying to accomplish. Let's just say your goal for 2025 is to get your first funded account. Okay, then you take, let's just say, this is the goal, right? This is the goal. Get to the first funded account. Don't mind what it is, but this object is the goal. Right now, to get this goal, you just got to figure out what is going to be the process that's going to equal this. So in this case, leather plus whatever the fuck they made this equaled this, meaning you got the goal. Now, in terms of trading, if you want to get past a funded account, what do you got to have? You just got to simply have a system that you're going to be able to replicate over time that's going to win you trades. You're going to lose trades, but you want to have a system that's going to win more trades than have losses. Every system has losses. Every system is going to take losses. Even if you have a great system, you can take the loss, and it can be your fault as the trader. You just got to understand what is going to be the system that I can replicate over time that's going to lead me to having the result of passing a funded account. Because all you need to pass a funded account is simply be able to win enough trades consistently. If you can win enough trades consistently, you can make the profit target. If you can make the profit target, they'll fund you. But if you want to get the withdrawal, it's the same exact thing. Let's just say the object is the withdrawal. How do you get a withdrawal? The same way you get a funded account is going to be the same way you get a withdrawal, by consistently being able to win trades. If you can consistently being able to win trades, accounting for the losses too, there's going to be a certain percentage that you're just in profit, even if you take losses. If you take 5 trades, you won 3 of them, you lost 2 of them, you'll be up, let's just say, maybe 1, depending on what you're risking. Let's just say you're up 1. That up 1 could be up 100, could be up 1,000, could be up 10,000. Just depends on what you're risking on each of those trades. But it's just a number game. Everything happens for a reason. You just got to understand and know what is your goals. Because once you know what your goals is, then you just got to figure out, okay, what is the plan? Now, no matter if it takes you all year, if it takes you 7 months, 8 months, 2 months, 2 weeks, if you have the plan, it's not a matter of asking yourself how I'm going to do something. It's just a matter of asking yourself, when is going to happen? When am I actually going to make it happen? Because once you have the process, once you know how to do it, the how is the hard part for a lot of people. A lot of people don't know how to make money. They don't know how to trade. They don't know how to do a lot of things. But once you know how, the main thing is just time and getting out of your own way. Because you may know how to trade, you know what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, but that doesn't mean that you're in a position that you're necessarily happy with. That doesn't mean that you're in the position that you want it to be for 2025. But it just all comes down to goal setting. How do you set goals? Like, you could, for one, have it written down. Everyone's different. It's like the same with a trading journal. I would just say have it somewhere. It doesn't have to be in your journal. It doesn't have to be in your phone. It doesn't have to be like written down. Wherever it works best for you, wherever you feel like you'll see it the most. Like, you can even make your phone screensaver, your laptop screensaver, a post-it note, walk around with a post-it note in the back here, whatever it is, to have something that you're just constantly looking at the same exact things. You just want to always have in your mind, like, what is next? Like, even with me, like, I have, like, from 2024, I already have this, so I'm already looking at the watch, the high credit score. I'm looking at different cars. It's all blurry right now, but you've seen this before, the numbers with the YouTube. It's just things that subconsciously you're looking at, so it's like you're always aware of it to an extent. Like, no matter what I do, I'm gonna go on my phone. No matter what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see these different things, and no matter what I do, it's gonna kind of bring me back to, okay, I know what I got to do to try to achieve the goal, because it's not complicated. I can promise you, there's no secret sauce like, oh, just do this and this and it's gonna be accomplished. Everything is situational, but everything has a formula. Like, the one thing I always say for people that know the free trading course: discipline plus a system times time will equal success. Everything has a formula. If you want to get a funded account, a withdrawal, a lot of the things in terms of trading when it comes to success or making money, it's a lot of the same stuff. Be able to win trades consistently. That's the simple process for trading. We're going to take losses, but that's when the risk management, that's when the self-control, that's when the discipline comes into play. That's when the you, not the market, not the external factors, it's just you doing what you're supposed to. It's like driving. We all know how to drive, but if you do some dumb shit and crash, you can't blame the car. It's just you did necessarily something that you weren't supposed to. Yes, maybe some cases you can blame the car, maybe it does something, but you just got to always remember you're in control, and everything that you do, especially in trading, is all in your control. If you're in a trade, if you're not in a trade, if you got out early, if you got in too early, if you got out late, all of it comes down to you. But 2025, it's only the 4th right now. We still have a very long time. Now, the main thing I'll tell you guys when it comes to having goals, yes, you should have like high goals. Like, yeah, say you want to be a millionaire, say you want to be a billionaire, but also you want to have goals that you're going to be actively able to accomplish within a time frame. Say a couple months, a couple weeks. Something like, say, I want to get my first funded account. That doesn't need to take all year. It could take all year, but it doesn't need to take all year. It's something that can be done faster. It's something that could take a year, could take 2 months. But if you give yourself a realistic amount of time, like, say you've been trading for a year already, maybe you've been trading a year and a half, maybe you're aiming for maybe at least halfway through the year, 6 months from now, you want to have your first funded account. Maybe 6 months from now, you want to have your first withdrawal. These are all things that are maintainable. These are all things that are attainable. And now it's just about having the process that's going to be able to lead to it, so that you can actually show up every day with the intention of slowly getting closer to that goal. If you're trying to get in shape, every day you're just going to have to do the things that are going to lead to you getting in shape. If you want to consistently win trading, you're going to have to do the things every day that are going to consistently lead you to be able to do that. It's just all a process-based system. Now, when you have goals that are attainable, the main thing that it's going to do is it's going to show you that you can do things you're telling yourself. If you have goals like, oh, I want to have $1 million in funding, I want to have a $50,000 withdrawal, the likelihood of you getting that within a couple months is possible. It's possible, but if you don't hit that now, in your head, you didn't accomplish anything. Even if you made it to 30,000, 25,000, 45,000, if you just set the goal high as shit, like 50,000 off rip, and you don't hit it, in your head, you didn't accomplish it. When in reality, if you never even made your first 1,000, 5,000 before you put that $50,000 goal in your head, you should have been starting small, but get your first $1,000 withdrawal. That's very attainable. Get your first $5,000, not even maybe at once 5,000, just $5,000 in total, maybe 1,000 here, 1,000 here, $5,000 can add up fast. Like, it's just little things that once you accomplish it, you're showing yourself and building confidence in yourself that you know what you're doing. Because the same thing in trading, if you can win a trade once, all you got to do in reality is do that same exact thing multiple times. You just may not be in that same exact situation tomorrow. May not be in that same exact situation in 2 days.
All right. Well, I just copped off the call with the team. Great call. I'm not going to lie. We was probably on there for maybe about an hour, like hour 40 minutes. It was a long-ass call. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The lighting is kind of cooked right now. I'll just stay like this. But now I'm about to take a shower. I'm low-key going to try to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a couple days. So you know what? I think it's about time I get back into it. I don't think I'm sick enough to get people sick if I touch the weights and shit. So you know what? I'll just wash my hands. I'll take a shower. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get in workout. I'll clean the gym equipment, I promise. But no days off. I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 days because I've been extremely sick. Didn't want to get anybody else sick. And working out with a headache is probably the worst thing I can ever do. Because for the people that don't know, when I was in 6th grade, I fractured my skull. Like right here, I fractured my skull. You probably can't even see it, but I could feel it. Like where it happened, I still feel like a little, I'm not sure if it's just like a mark on my skull. But yeah, I fell on the concrete floor, cracked my skull, and ever since then, the migraines I get are atrocious. So going to the gym with a headache is just not in the books, not in the plan. Still haven't gone to the gym. I lie to y'all not. Let me sit down when I talk to y'all. Bros, ladies and gentlemen, bros and broyettes, if that's even a fucking word. The amount of time that I just spent trying to solidify the trip that I'm going to be taking literally at the end of this week. So for all the people that are not new to the videos, there we go, now it's straight. But for all the people that are new to the videos, as you guys know, I've been planning a trip with VIP. We have about 7, 8 different people sliding out here that we're going to have all just sliding. And the main thing that was getting in my way is the fact that the Airbnb thought I was throwing a party. Like, I just wanted to get together. I wanted to have all the team together, and they're trying to say I was throwing a party. So then they basically made it so I was unauthorized to get any crib that was actually sizable to fit us all. So that has been the main problem, that I wasn't able to get an Airbnb that was going to be able to fit us all. So I just had to take the L. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be personally sleeping in the Airbnb with everybody that slides, like Keno, Cal, everybody's going to be sliding, Jenner, Zay. I got the crib for all of them. Like, they're going to have their own crib, and then I'm going to be staying 5 minutes away because I couldn't get a crib big enough to fit us all. So I'm going to be 5 minutes away, and I'm going to be at like this nice hotel. I'm going to have a pool, bar, a gym that they can then come over and use. So it's kind of a best of both worlds. But the amount of time I spent trying to figure out this shit, if only y'all knew the stress, bro. But listen, the one thing I need you guys to understand is if there's ever a problem, you can solve it. It's going to take time, but I promise you there's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I wanted to take this trip. I wanted to have everybody together. So with that being said, I did the things I needed to make sure everything was in place. So now the trip is 100% booked. My hotel is booked. The Airbnb is booked. The only thing left is I got to get that rental car, but the rental car is already technically booked. I already have it all situated. So now it's just a matter of waiting. I'm just glad it's all out the way. Let everybody know, figured out all the times they're all landing, and it's just planning trips. It's fun to be on the trips, but when you're the one like trying to organize it, because they're all coming to Florida. I'm the one here. They're all coming to Florida. So yeah, I had to kind of put it all together. But listen, Andre's the man with the plan. Just know I'm gonna figure that shit out. So now let's go to the gym. All right now we about to go get some Chick-fil-A. So one thing that did change is I did end up scheduling a dinner. I said scheduling. Setting up, same shit. Set up a dinner with some other people. Dr. Dollar, if y'all know who that is by his online name. And then we have Emmett Trades for the people that know him on Instagram. But we won't go out to dinner in a couple hours, but we gonna go get Chick-fil-A because we haven't ate shit today. I took a shower. My nose feels clear. I can breathe out it, and I can tell that I can breathe out of my nose because everything's cold. It's very, very cold. It's like I haven't breathed in like a week, but it feels good though. Good to breathe. Damn, all the cars are gone. Never see that, even the McLaren gone. But watch the car that I have running in a couple of days. Y'all gonna see it. For the people in VIP, they already know what I'm getting. Nobody else on Instagram or YouTube knows what I'm getting besides VIP. So it's gonna be a secret until it's not. But it's gonna be a fun weekend when VIP and everyone, all the members slide over. But without all the yapping, I'm about to go to get Chick-fil-A. All right, so before I go get food, came out to the balcony. I'm gonna have a little cold talk with you guys. Hopefully the lighting is good. I have my light set up over there so you guys can see myself clearly. But I want to talk about my goals when it comes to trading because we're going to have a very good year trading. I want to show you guys exactly how to make $10,000 in a week trading, how to make $10,000 in a day trading. I haven't had a $10,000 day yet, but this year I'm going to make it happen. And how am I going to make that happen? This is going to be how I'm planning to make $10,000 in one day trading in 2025. So it all just comes down to how much money I need to risk per trade. If I want to make $10,000 in a trade, I need to at least be willing to risk $2,500 to $5,000. Simple as that. If I can risk $2,500 to $5,000 on any given trade, aiming for a minimum 1 to 2, 1 to 3, I can make $10,000 on a trade. Simple as that. Now it comes down to having the account size to be able to take trades like that without blowing my account in one trade. I'm going to be starting off with a $10,000 account. How much am I going to be risking? I'm going to start off risking $500 a trade, and I'm going to risk $1,000 if the trade makes sense. But that's going to be just in a day. I'm willing to risk $1,000 on a trade, but that will be my only trade for the day on that account. I will be willing to trade other accounts such as challenges, such as my funded accounts. But when it comes to strictly my live account, where I'm going to be making the majority of the money, and that's actually where I can hold my trades. Like I can't hold my trades on the funded challenges. I can't hold my trade on the funded accounts. It's limited when it comes to futures. But since I'm using Hanko Trade for the live account, I can hold trades. So with that being said, me being able to hold trades is going to allow me to have so much more upside when it comes to my trading. So that's how much I'm going to be risking per trade. How many trades am I going to be willing to take in a day? 3 max, but I'm only allowed to take 2 losses max. Anybody that's been watching my videos for a while, you know that's my rule. If I take 2 losses in a row, I'm not taking no trades. But I do allow myself 3 trades. So say, for example, my first or second trade is a break even, so there's only 1 loss possibly in there, then I will take another trade if the opportunity presents itself. I'm not going to force it just because I can, but if the opportunity presents itself and is within my time frame and it makes sense and the setup is there, I'm willing to take the trade because I'm only allowed 2 max losses in a day. It also goes for max days in a row. If I lose 2 days in a row, I can't trade the third. If I win 2 days in a row, I can't trade the third. That just keeps me from over leveraging when I get confident, and it keeps me from going on tilt when I'm feeling basically like I can't trade, when I feel like I'm like down in the gutter. That's one thing you got to learn to do. Build systems that are going to keep you from self-sabotaging yourself. That's one thing most people don't understand. Keep you from self-sabotaging yourself. But it only just comes down to having a journal that you actually know what you do right and wrong, what your strengths and weaknesses are to begin with. What days am I trading? I'm trading Monday through Friday. But it really just depends. If there's like a day like a CPI or a FOMC, I may not trade because the likelihood of having a lot of volume is either going to be too high during my time to trade or is not going to have much. Like say, for example, days before and after high impact news tend to be a little bit slower because the week tend to wait for those high impact news to have its majority move. And just because there's going to be a lot of volume doesn't mean I want to risk my account. I have $10,000 live cash in that account. Do I want to lose that? No. So even if I take a trade with a stop loss, there's a chance it can get slipped and I can lose that entire account. I'm not trying to do that. The whole point of trading is staying in the game. So I have a way of making money long term. I have a way of making money without a boss. A way of making money being able to record and be up here on my penthouse. So you get what I'm saying? I got to stay in the game. How do I stay in the game? Managing risk. How do I manage risk? Not trying to force a CPI setup. Not trying to force a CPI setup. Not trying to force the FOMC setup. You get what I'm saying? Be smart, don't be greedy, and know when enough is enough. What do I trade? For the people that are new, US 30, NAS 100, indexes, futures, whatever you want to call it. I trade US 30, Dow Jones, or NASDAQ, aka NAS 100. That's all I trade. I might trade S&P 500 once in a blue moon, but 9 times out of 10, it's one of those 2 pairs. And that's just because that's what I know. If I had to give you guys a tip when it comes to trading, stick to 1 or 2 pairs and just build off of that. You don't need to trade 5, 10 different things. So all you're going to have that for is potential places that you're just going to put risk. You don't need to be taking 20 trades in a day, because if you want to take 20 trades in a day, you got to have the risk for 20 trades. When in reality, I'd rather put that 20 trades of risk into 2 trades. It's just less stress. Trust me, just try it out. You don't got to take my word for it, but try it out for yourself. And lastly, what are the setups I'm going to be taking this whole entire year? Check out the free trading course. Everything when it comes to my systems and strategies, all in the free trading course. Trust me, there's only so much I can just explain to you with words. Hop on the trading course because it's going to show you through the charts. It's going to show you everything that I do on a daily basis, and it's completely free. So check it out. But I'm about to go inside. It's cold as shit. I got goosebumps. I got to get ready and take a shower and everything to go out to eat. So yeah, let's have a good night. This light is mad bright at night. More Dr. Seuss bars. That light's crazy. All right, about to go get food. We were gonna go to the place right by the crib, but we're gonna go somewhere by Armature Works. So that's the change of location. But yeah, it's a little cold, but got all ready and everything. Talk to you guys about how we're gonna get that money so that we can keep affording nice dinners. I think this is a nice place. It's like a steakhouse. I've never been here.
They don't even look that bad. I would say
These ones, because they look normal, like I could just, during like nighttime. The other one,
It does.
look like a nice. And everybody, as you guys seen, got back from the dinner and everything. This is a little bit later that I'm ending this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found value in the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. I met up with a couple people. It was a lot of traders. It was probably maybe about 5, 6 other traders within the space. Dr. Dollar was there, Emmett Trades was there, and there was a few other people that they brought along that I never met before that I ended up meeting, fortunately enough, and it was very cool. It was a good experience. It was the first time I ate that place, first time I had that steakhouse. It was good. It was a little pricey, but it was good. It was great food, can't complain, great night. But with that being said, I gotta get my day started now, gotta get the next day of work to begin. because the grind don't stop. No days off. Y'all stay safe, stay productive, and if you want to learn how to trade, the free trading concepts and everything is in the description. Love you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's daily video.
So baby, bring it in closely. Hate the way I love you, but you're so sweet. I always find a way to say the wrong things. I wish that we were laying in the same sheets, but lately you've